you have found some peace and solitude today. But if not, then I hope this video can provide you with a little bit. It's going to be kind of crazy. My July was just absolutely insane. So this will probably be a pretty unstructured monthly recap. Normally, if you've seen them before, I have it pretty structured. Pop culture, what I've been watching, books, life updates. But I've been so out of it this month, and it's just been a clusterfuck. So my plan for this video is to kind of go through my month and things that I did, and then talk about different things as they come up. I don't know if this is making sense. It made a little bit of sense in my head, but who knows. And then I also have some triggers that go along with the different points in my month. Okay, so let's just start from I have my iPad right here. Can you hear that? Kind of having a timeline very, very, very vague, so who knows how jumpy this will actually be. Okay, so let's start with the very beginning of the month. I went to the movies and saw Kind of Kindness. The new Emma Stone movie. I loved it. It was weird. It's very adult, very dark. It's actually like 3 separate movies in one movie, which I didn't know going in, but quickly found out. But I really liked it, and it's extremely artsy. Like, you really have to think about think deep, like, what does everything mean? What are the metaphors? What did that character symbolize? What did this character symbolize? And I think I got a pretty good idea of the 3, but it was pretty crazy. This is one of those movies that only solidified my thoughts on Saltburn. When Saltburn came out and everyone was like, this is so weird and crazy, like, I've never seen anything like it. I remember thinking, and I've said this in a video before, I remember thinking, like, I didn't think it was that weird. Like, am I the weird one for not thinking Saltburn was that crazy? There was some crazy scenes, yes. Disturbing scenes for sure, but overall, like, I didn't think it was that disturbing or weird. And movies like Kinds of Kindness reaffirm my views on that, because if you thought Saltburn was weird, disturbing, gross, crazy, do not watch this movie, because it's a lot weirder and twisted and disturbing. So yeah. Okay, then I watched Family Affair with Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron. It was bad. Honestly, and you all know this about me at this point, I am a movie snob. Like, biggest snob when it comes to movies. I need good writing. watched it, but there was no chemistry with Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron. Like, I don't know. It was pretty for me, but it was cute. Okay, then I watched, well, honestly, the two other movies I watched this month, I'm just gonna get them out of the way. I didn't like them either. Hitman with Glenn Powell. I'm not a Glenn Powell person. Is that an unpopular opinion? I don't know. But he doesn't tickle my fancy, if you know what I mean. I don't get it. I don't know. I think he's a bad actor. I'm such a hater. Like, wow. But yeah, I don't think he's a good actor. I thought the movie was so dumb. Such bad acting, such bad storyline. Like, I just... Then I watched Red, White, and Royal Blue. Super cute movie. That was probably my favorite of my bad movies I watched, but it still was terrible. It's just so cheesy and corny and unrealistic and bad acting. Like, I know I'm a snob, but I need good movies. That's why I'm obsessed with, like, the Academy Awards and obsessed with, like, I don't know, I really need good acting. That's why I watch all of the movies nominated. I love seeing the big, critically acclaimed, not popular, but critically acclaimed movies. Okay, then what I watched for TV shows. So, what should I start with? So at the beginning of July, I watched the Hitler Diaries on Netflix. That was amazing. It's a documentary series, and it was just so heavy. But I learned so much about Hitler, the Nazi Party, and just World War I, World War II in general. It was very, very intellectually stimulating and just sent me down so many rabbit holes. Yeah, it was really good, but really, really sad. Then I started to watch. I honestly didn't watch a lot just because I was so busy. I started to watch My Lady Jane. My Lady Jane. I wanted to like this show so badly. I love Bridgerton. I love any type of what's the word when it's like dated, but like historical show, Renaissance-y, you know, I'm really blanking on what the word is, but timepiece, old-timey shows, period piece. Love period piece TV shows and movies. I wanted to like My Lady Jane so badly, but once again, bad acting, bad plotline. It wasn't terrible. It kept me interesting for a few episodes, but I didn't find Jane to be that great of a protagonist, someone that I could relate to and really liked, so that kind of ruined it. And I know I'm in the minority on that. It's okay. But I also didn't find her husband, the guy, to be that like attractive or honestly even that like charismatic. I don't know. It didn't do it for me, and then it just got into terrible plot lines, and it was too bad. Like, I wanted to like it. It's like the show Buccaneers. I really wanted to like the show Buccaneers, but the terrible acting, like good acting. The best period piece acting is Downton Abbey. That is top tier, 10 out of 10 acting. So I like base everything on that for period pieces. Anyway. Okay. House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon, I'm all caught up with. So good. It got so good. I think in the last video, I was like, do I give up on it? Didn't. Obsessed. The last few episodes have been so good. I'm back in. Okay? I'm back in. I'm Team Black. Yes. You could never make me hate Rhaenyra. Never. She's the queen. You could never make me hate her. You could also never make me hate, sorry, just cracked my finger. Who could you never make me hate? Who's the, I don't remember. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm crazy right now. Okay. That's pretty much all I watched. Nothing too exciting. I have not started The Bachelorette. I don't know if I will because I just was not excited about this season or Jen. But I really want to watch it for Bachelor in Paradise coming out this winter. But I don't know. Let me know if you're watching The Bachelorette. Is it good enough? Filled with enough drama and steaminess? Should I watch it? Let me know. I'm genuinely curious if I should just let it go or try it. Okay. So that's pretty much it for what I was watching this month. Hopefully next month I'll have more. I have a pretty calm August. But anyway, so, oh, you know what? While we're at it, I'll just get into what I read. So, next month, It Ends With Us, the movie comes out. And I love Blake Lively. I'm just so excited for that movie. So I reread It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I know that this would be perfect to trace, but I can't do it. You guys know that I hate tracing. Even thinking about it makes me, it gives me a lot of anxiety. So I'm sorry, but I can't do it. When ASMR artists trace, which I know they all do, which is great if you like tracing, but I have to fast forward. It's just one of those things, like everyone has those weird ASMR anxiety triggering, not relax triggering, right? Anyway, so I reread It Ends With Us, and then I also just went for it and reread It Starts With Us. I'm gonna tap on It Ends With Us because it sounds better. So I just read these in preparation for the movie coming out. Which I'm really excited about. these books by any means. By any means. In fact, I would probably give them a 2.8 out of 5. Well, maybe this got a 3. It starts as like a 2.5 out of 5, yeah. But I'm excited for it to be a movie with Blake Lively. I also started reading Sarah's Key. But it's a insanely depressing book, and it has to do, one of the storylines is a sister and brother, which it just, you all know how close I am with my brothers, and some of the things were too triggering, and I couldn't read it, especially because it's a book set in the Holocaust time, and it's dark and depressing. And I was already in a very bad state in July, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't finish it, but I'm going to, I think. Okay, that's what I read. Now finally, I'm going to talk about the 4th of July. So 4th of July, I went to the cabin, hung out with friends, family, went to a concert, went on the boat, all that. It was really good, and the trigger I have for it is this beach bag. This is my little beach bag, and it's red, white, and blue, so perfect for 4th of July. And I got it from my stepmom. I don't know where she got it. I think she got it at like a local place. I don't know. But yeah, I always bring it when I go to the cabin. I'm actually going to the cabin this weekend. I'm filming on Tuesday, July 30th. And I'm leaving this weekend to go to the cabin, so I'll be bringing this with as well. Tomorrow, I'm going to the pool tomorrow with a friend who's about to have a baby, and I feel like this is the last time I'll see her without a baby, which is crazy. She's like about to pop. But anyway, I'm super excited about that. But so bringing this tomorrow to the pool, and it's like Olympic colors, you know? Go USA, or what is it, Team USA? USA. Whatever they chant at the Olympics, I forgot. I have been watching the Olympics. That's a pop culture thing that I actually have been trying to keep up with. Today is when the gymnastics girls team won. Yesterday was when the gymnastics boys team won. Suni Lee, Simone Biles, like, they're all amazing. So yeah, I've been watching the was really good. So, moving on. After 4th of July is when we left for Seattle and Alaska. I don't know how to talk about the cruise and my experience in this whole travel thing without being sad and depressing and dramatic, especially because I know how pretentious it all sounds because I'm complaining and talking about things that are having to do with traveling. Like, it just, I even made a whole video about being stuck in Seattle and all the horrors that happened, but when I posted it, I immediately got a pit in my stomach. Like, we don't need to put out something negative, and it's in the past. So I'm really not gonna go down that rabbit hole. To summarize everything, went on the cruise. The cruise was not great. Alaska was amazing. Okay, no, I was gonna summarize first. The cruise was not great. Then we got stuck in Seattle for 3 days. We were supposed to fly home Saturday. We didn't until, or we got in Tuesday morning at like 2-3 a.m. with no luggage. My brother had to like spider monkey crawl to get my luggage in the back of hundreds of suitcases. I mean, it was bad. I've never experienced such bad travel issues in my life, but that CrowdStrike data breach and all those Delta issues bent me over. Okay, bad. I had no clothes in Seattle. Like, it was bad. But not gonna be super negative. Something I am going to chat about, and this trigger is one of my air tags. This air tag saved my life. Again, I'm being super dramatic right now. If it wasn't for this little puppy, I would have never known where my luggage was. And I mean, Delta wasn't doing anything to help. I'm not blaming them. Well, anyway, but they didn't help with my luggage. So get yourself an air tag if you travel at all. Okay. So, the cruise. So, a couple people asked about it, and I will say that I was on the Norwegian cruise line. I was on the Norwegian Bliss, and we did a trip up to Alaska. Now, Alaska was amazing. Wow. Beautiful, stunning. The animals, the people, the towns. I was so pleasantly surprised and in awe of Alaska. So that blew me away. Just so gorgeous. Talking about the cruise specifically, I'm not a cruise person. That's the best way I can explain it. I did not like having the same food 7 days in a row. And when I mean the same, yes, we went to different restaurants, we went to different buffets, different bars, different areas in the boat every day, but the food all tastes the same because they're all made on the boat. I mean, they're all made in the same giant kitchen. A burger at a fancy restaurant we went to was the same burger that we had in the buffet. Again, I know I sound so pretentious, but it's just, it was crazy to me. Like, it just was very underwhelming, the whole thing. I like doing what I want when I travel. I like being part of the local culture and just figuring things out and staying in cool Airbnbs or hotels and just doing your own thing. Being on a strict schedule was just not my thing. Or my family's. That was our family's first time, and it just was not our thing. I'm gonna tap on this coaster, which is a car coaster. A lot of you let me know that in my vlog. Thank you. I had no idea. So yeah, it was just a lot. It was a lot, and we were seeing glaciers and all these beautiful things, and I felt weird being on a giant cruise ship that's actively adding toxins to the world when I'm looking at a glacier that's going to disappear in 20 years. You know, I had a little existential crisis because I do love traveling by boat. If you've probably heard me say it on this channel before, but I love sailing. That's what me and my friends usually do when we want to go port to port. We sail. Not us sail. A skipper sails, but it's a sailboat, so you get to do what you want. You have freedom. You can you immerse yourself into local culture in the marinas and meet people, and better for the environment. And with the cruise, you're on this floating like extension of America. And no knock if you enjoy cruises. Hey, I'm not judging that, because there is some people, like, I know would thrive in cruises. Like, if that's how you like to travel, I like the idea of every single person in the world traveling more, so by all means. There are some really great aspects to it, but I'm just speaking from my own personal opinion and experience. I will not be going on a cruise again. Alaska, yes. We also, just as a family, we're just going through some stuff. Nothing crazy or bad, and everyone's okay. But it was a little bit emotionally draining, as all family trips are, right? But I love my family so much, and we're all crazy close. So it's kind of like when something bad happens to one person, something bad happens to everyone type of deal. I shouldn't say something bad happens. When someone is going through something, everyone's kind of going through it. Yeah. But everyone's okay. It was just, those 12 days were the longest and hardest. Plus, I was really removed from the world. There was no Wi-Fi, no cell service. The Wi-Fi that we did have, it only worked 30 minutes a day. So I was really removed from world events, pop culture events. It was, I haven't really felt like that in a while. So that was a little bit hard to swallow, because I pride myself on being super up to date with current events and pop culture things, and I was just insanely out of it. So yeah, it was just a hard couple weeks there, but it's all good. Okay, so then I got back and had to take 2 days to decompress. Lied in my bed and did not move for 2 days. to visit friends. This shirt is old. I did not just get this, but I thought it would be fitting for this video, and it's yellow. Like sunshine. Yellow is not my color. Oh my gosh, I look so with like my hair. We're not being negative, Jenna. We're not being negative. We're not being negative. Okay. So, went to San Diego to visit friends. I had a little bit of drama, a little bit of trust issues for getting back on a plane. But I did it, and we made it. And I was there for 5 days. 4 or 5. And it was amazing. But it was so funny because one of my friends, she picked me up from the airport. And we immediately went to In-N-Out for dinner. Duh. And I was telling her all about the cruise and just all of the crap that happened with Delta and the flight and everything, and just all of the shitty things that happened to my family, and just, everything going on. And afterwards, she goes, because we're still in line for In-N-Out, and she goes, well, what have you been up to? Like, Jenna, like what is going on with you? Meaning, like, me personally, like my personal life, my work life, everything Jenna, not just, my whole personality being this cruise and my family. And I literally looked at her and I was like, I have nothing. I'm dead inside. I couldn't even remember 4th of July and having that amazing weekend with my friends and family. Like, I literally told her, I was like, there's a BC Jenna and then an AC Jenna, like before the cruise Jenna and then after the cruise Jenna. Okay, I brought this to tap on. La Jolla, California magnet. I did not go to La Jolla, but I got this years ago when I did go to La Jolla. But yeah, so we just went to the beach a few times. We went out and danced, went to see a DJ. We got some bomb food. If I wasn't a foodie before the cruise, I am now, because I was like, I want to try food from, like, Thai food, Taiwanese, Taiwan, like food from Taiwan. What else? Like, was it like Filipino? There was an Argentinian, there was like, I just needed something other than cruise food. Not just the cruise food, but airport food, because I was only eating crap airport food for ever. But anyway, it was a really good trip. And she actually, Michaela, but Mick, she is coming back to our state, or our home city, because she's originally from where I live. She's coming home for a few months while she's in between apartments, and she wants to film a couple videos with me, so hopefully you'll see Mick on my channel soon. I love San Diego so much. Excuse me. I love it so much. It is just the best city, and yeah, I love San Diego. I think if it wasn't so far away from the Midwest and my family in Florida, I would live there. It has like the same weather as Spain. Not really, but beautiful, sunny, warm, temperate. Spain was a little bit hotter, but anyway, it just reminds me of Spain. Like, Spain has the ocean and the mountains and the good weather, and that's San Diego too. Okay, let me see if I missed anything. Oh, I watched the trailer for the Bob Dylan movie with Timothy Chalamet. I'm so excited. This is maybe a fun fact if you didn't know this. I don't know if I've talked about it. I love Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan. His music, his songs, like, I actually could cry right now thinking about how much his music means to me. It is my happy place. It is one of those things that I could listen to him all day, every day. When I work, when I go for a walk, when I'm in a bad mood, good mood, I love him. So I'm really excited for this movie. Okay, I think that's everything going to the cabin this weekend. I will say, and I don't know if anyone's still watching right now, but I am not in the world's best headspace after July. Just going through some things personally, family, everything, and there's just, like, I'm all good, but I think I need to take some time to focus on myself and my work and my friends and my loved ones. So I'm going to take a step back. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You cannot get away from me that quickly. But I have no plans to film in the next couple weeks. I, of course, will bring baby Mike with me to the cabin and anywhere else I go. Whatever I do. But I have no plans to film. But with that being said, if you are still here listening, I love you. And also, leave me a suggestion for a video. Maybe I will get crazy motivation, inspiration from some ideas. A couple of you have commented on different videos asking for different videos and triggers, and don't worry, I take note of everything. No suggestion goes unnoticed. But any other trick or any other videos that you could think of, let me know. Thank you for being here and supporting my crazy self. You're so loved. Have an amazing rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next